Hi guys, today I would like to introduce you what is Power BI. So nowadays Power BI is a very popular data visualization tool. It is used to create reports and dashboards. So I'm going to give an introduction to the Power BI. So what is before that Power BI. BI stands for Business Intelligence. Will define what is business intelligence, and then what is Power BI, and what are the different parts of the GUI, then benefits, and the software we are going to use is Power BI desktop. And then we need to understand the data modeling and visualizations, how to generate the data and how to get the data. So transforming the data, I can cover that in a separate video. So what is business intelligence? So business intelligence is a technical term referring to the methods, systems in collecting, storing, processing, analyzing, and visualizing the data to get some insight from your data. So the example for this includes like budget reporting. When you have some budget related data, then you can prepare a report and you can show how to solve your problem. And then sales forecasting, you can forecast the future events or future value. And then employee headcounts. So there are many other examples for Power BI solutions. So BI is about giving you the data. You need to make a informed decision on what happened, where when it has happened, and why it had happened, and even what will happen next. So that means these are the different types of analytics, right? What happened? That means you are analyzing the data and then determining what happened in the past, where and when it had happened, right? Why it had happened means prescriptive analytics, and even what might happen next. So this is a predictive analytics, means predicting the future events. So in traditional business intelligence, there are three steps involved. The first thing is you can have a large volumes of data from different sources. You can have data from various sources like databases, spreadsheets, text file, and some other kind of data. And then you need to integrate all this data together in a centralized place. We call that as a data warehouse. So data warehouse means a separate database, right, which is no store, which is storing your data. And then you can get insight from the data. So you can write queries and to get the data from the to get insight from the data. And then you have to present the data through reports and dashboard. So this is where importantly the Power BI plays an role, right? You can collect the data from different sources, and then you can analyze that and then come up with reports and dashboards. So you can imagine like traditional business intelligence takes time because there are different kinds of peoples involved. Like there are people who can collect data from various sources. Like for example, let's say there is some company and it is having three branches at three different locations. In that case, one person can collect the data from location 1, another from person from location 2, and then another person from location 3. Then the data has to be integrated. So the data has to be integrated, and then so this is a job of no data engineer. So he has to store the data in a proper way. And then being a Power BI developer, what you need to do is you have to get the data and then analyze it, and then finally come up with some reports and dashboards. So this all takes time, and there is a lot of effort required to build a traditional business intelligence solution to get answer for your queries. So what is the use of business intelligence? So business intelligence is all about getting intelligence from the data, business data. So you can get fast answers to your business query after analyzing the data, and then which also enables real-time quick navigation. You can just have a quicker analysis of your data by just writing a couple of words, right? For example, whenever you search something in Google, if you just specify keywords, then you'll be getting the relevant no documents, relevant videos, or relevant even audio data, also images also. So here also the same. So you need to write couple of words and then you'll be getting the quick insight. And the answer is no, it can be a table or it can be some visual, right? Based on the relationship that you have in your data, you can have the outcome. And then identifies the cross-selling and upselling opportunities, and then reduce the risk of bottlenecks. So easily you can integrate your data, you can collect data from multiple sources and integrate and then have analysis, which helps you to understand your business better. So by analyzing your data, you can understand your business better. You see, for any business, it is very important to understand the customers, right? So you can analyze the product reviews, or you can analyze any kind of no data on your business, and then you can have a quicker decision. So improves decision making. So that is a job of business intelligence. Then what actually is Power BI? So Power BI is a business analytics service which is provided by Microsoft, and Power BI allows you to have interactive visualizations with self-service business intelligence capabilities. So you can have interactive visualizations, different kinds of visualization methods. And in other terms, we can say it's a collection of software services. Importantly, it is having three components: software services, apps means applications, and you can connect your data from multiple sources. You can have set of connectors to connect various kinds of data, and which turn your unrelated sources of data into coherent, visually immersive, and interactive insights. So later on you can see the set of sources, right? Different types of connectors which the Power BI provides. You can easily connect data sources, and then you can simply have no fast and simple quicker analysis of your data, and robust and enterprise grade, ready for extensive modeling and real-time analytics. So real-time analytics is provided by Power BI, which is a strong feature of it. And even you can have your personal report and visualization tool. You can make a Power BI as a personal visualization tool because it helps you to do analytics and decision engine. So you can have sort of projects and then establish relationship among the data for the entire corporation. So if you understand this figure, then you'll be understanding what actually is done in Power BI. So at first you are having data in different sources. It can be SQL Server, or it can be some other visualization tool, or your data can be in cloud. So by using the softwares like Power BI Desktop, so you can connect your data to the software, and then you can do data analysis. So here data analysis means, importantly, by analyzing the data, you can present your results in different forms of the graphs like pie charts, bar charts, histograms. There are various kinds of graphs provided. So we'll be looking at those set of different graphs, and then you can also integrate with third party gateways. So there are also so many gateways available, and once you have a report or once you have a dashboard, you can access that on your mobile or your tab, or also on your personal computer. So this is what is done in Power BI. Then what are the benefits? So here important benefits are, you'll be having sort of predefined or pre-built dashboards and reports for popular SaaS service. So SaaS stands for software as a service. So once you have a dashboard, you can make it available public, so that anyone can access from from anywhere. Anyone can access, also on different platforms, like you can access on mobile, or you can access on tab, even personal computers. And also real-time dashboards updates. This is a very important point to be noted. Once the data changes, then your report must also no reflects that change of data. And you can have secure live connection to your data sources on the premises and also in the cloud. That means offline, and also in the cloud means online. And Power BI consists of these three. Importantly, Power BI Desktop, so which is a Windows based desktop application. Simply you can download from internet, and you can have that in your personal computer, and you can start using it. And Power BI service, as I was mentioning, online SaaS means software as a service. So you can make your report or dashboard available to the public, then they can access. And you can also access these things on your mobile, Windows phones and tablets, which also supports iOS and Android devices. So these are the three important components of it. And then next you need to understand what is the generic flow of activity. What is the generic flow of activities in Power BI? So these are the very basic steps, the basic steps. So you can imagine, like bringing data into the Power BI. So your data can be at different locations or different sources. You need to gather the data into Power BI desktop. Get that data into the Power BI desktop to create a report. And once the report is created, you need to publish it. So publish to the Power BI service, where you can create new visualizations and dashboards after that, before publishing. And then share your dashboard. So once the dashboard is prepared, you can share it with your colleagues, even you can share with your friends, or with other team members who are working on a particular project. And then you can also access, as I was mentioning, on different platforms. Even you have that in Power BI mobile applications. So that is a common flow. If you get into details, so here I have been mentioning the sequence of steps. First thing is get the data. You can get data from 100 plus sources. Here it is 80 plus, not 80 plus, 100 plus data sources, both on the premises and also in the cloud. So once the data is retrieved, you need to shape, you need to transform, you need to clean the data. So you see the data is not readily usable, so you have to clean it, right? You see it can be a dirty data. You have to clean, you have to reshape, you have to transform data in your way, so that data analysis can be easily done. And you can have a live connected to the on premises and the cloud services. And you can also extend, and you can extend with custom data connectors for any data source. You can also create your custom data sources. And once you prepare your data, then the next step is analyze, means analyzing the data. And here you can use different kinds of visualizations. Even you can write some DAX formulas, right? You can write DAX formulas to create your own variables, own columns from the existing columns. And you can support the clustering, binning. You can have your quick measures. So these are the things that can be done in analyze. Means simply you have to analyze the data and then come up with reports. So next step is visualize. So there are 150 plus visuals, right, also provided by third-party tools. And you can present your data by using these different kinds of visualization graphs. And then you can publish your report. You can share insights with others. You can publish directly to the cloud, or you can publish that onto the premises. And you can also support automatic data refresh. So once the data changes, then it should affect the report, and the report should change automatically. That means it's very dynamic. So Power BI provides you dynamic data analysis instead of static. And you can package your reports in applications for easy consumption and control. You can have a good control on your report. And you can manage your analytics content with admin and governance tools also. So that is also possible. So these are the steps involved. So these are the only things that we are going to do in Power BI as a business developer. So we can say there are two types of users. One user is stakeholder. For example, if you are the stakeholder, you can use applications, Power BI applications, and you can see what is happening on your data, right? But if you are a Power BI developer, you need to create reports. You need to create a dashboard. Dashboard is nothing but a sequence of reports. You can have a sequence of set of reports, and that constitute a dashboard, and that can be shared. And you can collaborate. So means you can also empower your client or your organization with self-service analytics services, which can where you can access quick reports and dashboards anywhere on any device. And you can just write you can quickly ask questions and get the answers for those questions. and you can deliver insights through other services such as SharePoint and also Teams. And you can also lively connect your models in Excel or on Power BI desktop. So this is the final step, collaborate. Let me just give a quick review again. So getting the data, analyzing, then visualizing, and then publishing, and then collaborate. Then so how to do the installation, how to have a software, I mean how to have a user interface so that you can do the data analysis. So you can simply download the desktop version. So if you just right click on this and then make a copy, or let me just double click on that, just give a second, so it might have opened in another window. So or else you can use just click control plus click, so this opens a separate window, and here you can see the download options. So you can click on download free, then see download or language options. When you click on that, you can select your language. So it supports various kinds of language. So here you have the list of languages which are supported, and just have it just change the language, and then when you click on download, then what happens, it provides you two types of exe files. This is 36 bits and that's a 36 bit, and this is 64 bit. So you can select 64 bit because most of the PCs are today 64 bit, and then click on download, then exe file is downloaded. I hope it is clear. Or else even just you can search out in Google Power BI desktop download, then it will take you to this page, the first page we have seen, and then click on the download options, then it shows you like this. So this is how you get the software. And then after that you can have a software, even you can get this Power BI from Windows Store, but actually that is very slow, so I don't prefer this having the application from Windows Store. One of the drawback I assumed is no, it consumes more memory, so your PC should be a little bit fast. And then what is data modeling and visualizations? So once you install the application software, so the screen is going to be like this. So here you can have three tabs. This tab is called as report view, means you can report or you can see your report. And then data view actually presents you the data that it presents you your data. And then model view, so model is nothing but set of tables, right? So you can have a tables list, and then the relationships among the tables, how the tables are connected based on the common attributes. So it is very important to know these three things: report view, data view, and then model view. And this is called as the model view. And then here this is called as ribbon. So ribbon displays the common tasks which are related to your data analysis. Like, so here you can see getting the data from Excel file. Also you can have data Power BI data sets, SQL Server, enter data, recent sources, and you can transform your data by clicking on this button, refreshing. So, and also there is a publish button. You can create new measures, new quick measures also from the ribbon. So based on the task, you can find the different icons over here. And next here you can see visualizations. So visualization means it shows you different types of visualizations. And one more important point to be noted is here no programming experience is required. Of course, if you have the programming knowledge, it is always advantage, but no programming knowledge is required. For example, if your data is in Python, then you need to have, or you need to use Python script. You have to create a Python script where you fetch your data, where you connect your data. Or if you have a data in R script, then you can get the data from R, like that. And here you have those different types of icons for different visuals, like connecting data from Power BI, R script, table. There are different visuals I'll show you. And here this is called as fields or data view, fields or data. So here it shows the table name, and table is nothing but set of columns, and you can see the list of columns with their icons, means data types, right? You can see the data types. So these are different components, and from here you can create a new page by just clicking on plus icon, or you can create a new page, and you can also rename the page. So dashboard is nothing but a set of pages. So those are the different components of the Power BI desktop. And now let us see how to no, create a data by writing formulas. So you can get the data by creating a formulas. Let us say, let me open the Power BI desktop. So I have already installed, so you can just download the software and then open it. And when you open for the first time, right, it shows you the screen, the blank screen. Sometimes it also asks you to enter your ID, enter your email ID, but that is not required. So it is opening, and here you can see this is the screen. So just click on get started, click on just get started. And as I've explained, so this is no report view. It asks you to enter your email, so just click cancel it. This is report view, this is a table view. So earlier it was named as data view, but nowadays it is named as table view, and this is model view. And here you can see visualizations. In the visualization you can see different types of figures. If you just put your pointer on the icon, it shows you what is the type of figure you can create. Stacked bar chart, this is stacked column chart, and this one is clustered bar chart, this one is clustered column chart, stacked one, this one is stacked column chart, this is a line chart, this is a area chart, and this one is stacked bar chart. Like this, if you just put your pointer, this one is pie chart, this one is donut chart, like you have this in Tableau. So this is a tree map, so where you can have tabs. When you click on the tab, you can display the specific information. This is having a map. This one is filled map, this one is share map, this one is Azure map, right? And this one is card, the gauze visual, and then this one is multi-row card, this one is KPI, and this one is slicer. You can create a slicer. This is a normal table. This is a table with a special focus on the numbers, so that is matrix. This you can have R script visual, Python script visual, right? So just have a look on this, and then you can see the different types of graphs. So remember, here the different types of graphs are listed. When you click on data, so if you have any data, that can be shown over here. So far we don't have any data, right? And then here, as you see, you can, when you click on plus icon, it will create a new page. So we were having single page. Now after clicking on plus icon, it has created page 2, and by default it shows you how to add data to the report. If you have data from Excel, you can click on this. Getting the data from SQL Server, getting the data from blank table, right? You can also try different sources. So when you click on get data, so these are some important sources, but you can click on more. You can click on more. When you click on more, you can see the various data sources. These are the categories. All means showing you all the different types of sources. When you click on file, you can have the file related sources. These are the database related sources. You can have different types of databases, just SAP HANA or IBM Niteja, MySQL database, Oracle, Access database. So just you can have a data, Teradata, Microsoft Fabric, Power BI platform data sources, Azure online services. These are all the online services, right? There are so many. And other means these are the examples of other, like R script, Python script. You can get the data from Spark also. So Spark is a big data tool, and even HDFS, which stands for Hadoop Distributed File System, and this SharePoint list, OLEDB. So there are different sources. So just have a patience and just go through different data sources which are supported by Power BI. So I just want to create a data. So by writing a DAX formula, you can also create data. So let me show you that. And so click on, so just you need to click on here modeling. So there is a modeling tab, and here let me just show you the different menus. Home, in home you have these options. Insert, so in insert you can insert new visual, new page, text box, buttons, different shapes. These are different shapes supported. Even you can insert image into your report. In modeling you have this. So I want to create a new table, so you click on modeling and then new table. Then here you can create a table. Got it? Here you can create a table. For example, in my case I want to create a calendar table, right? Calendar table, you can specify the start and end. You can just erase this. So calendar equals to, for example, from 2000, let's say 18, one month, day 1, month 1, 2, up to let's say 23. Okay, 23 or 12, 31st. You can create a calendar table. In that the column is date, and you're having the range of values starting from here to here. So you can see calendar table is created. In that you have single column. To see the data, right, you can just click on data table view. So this is a view, this is the data created, right, starting from 1/1/2018 to December 31st 2023. Again you can click on a report view, and then I would like to create a new column, right? For example, month from date column. So the DAX formula is, again you have to click on calendar. When you click on the calendar, then associated tasks are shown here. So in the particular table I want to create a new column, so you have to select new column, and then type the DAX formula. So my formula over here is month is equals to, format is the predefined method, and it is taking date. Okay, that means from the same table you are getting the date and formatting that into the month, full month, right? And now if you click on data table view, you see the month name, like January, right? January up to uh, February, March, April, up to December, all months you can have a list. So like this you can create a data. Again, if you want to create a new column, then select the table name and then click on, so I have selected the key table name and then click on new column. Now write the formula. So I want to have a year, the column name, which is equals to year. This is predefined method, year extracted from the date column. So here you can see year. Now if you click on the data view, you can see the year 2018 to 2023. And then I would like to create a month number. So month number from date. So click on calendar, click on new column, and then month number is equals to month is extracted from date. Next I want to have week number. So this month, week num, these are predefined methods. Again, you can also right click on calendar and select new column. From here also you can create a new column. Then my formula is week number is equals to week num from the date. So from date column week number is extracted. Next, I would like to have weekday, full weekday. Then again select the table name, then click on new column, then paste. This will create a new column, weekday. Next, weekday number. So weekday number. Again select column table name, then click on new column. So you should create a weekday. This weekday is predefined one. From the date column the number of digits are 2. Not this, actually it 2 means you can have starting either from Monday or from Sunday, so there are options available. Just click on that, it will create a new column. Then I would like to have each working day. Each working day, so a boolean, it has a boolean value. If it is if it is a weekday, then 1, otherwise 0. Select a table name, then click on new column. So if weekday number is less than or equals to 5, then 1, then 0. This is just like if else. Now we have created these columns, and now click on table view. So you can see the for Monday to Friday it is 1, otherwise for Saturdays and Sundays 0. So weekday number, this is weekday in full, like so. These are the columns. So we have created 8 columns, right? We have created 8 columns. Now you can click on report view, and once you have the data you can create a quick chart. Understand, you can create a quick chart. For example, I just want to know this each work day count. So if you put your pointer, just I have clicked on the column, then you see by default it is, which plot is this? This is cluster column chart. It is a cluster column chart. You can click to cluster bar chart also, like this. So I just want to make it a cluster column chart, and if you put your pointer, then sum of each workday is 1569, right? Like this. Even the column no data types can be changeable. So I have clicked on month num. You see the default summarization is don't summarize. Understand, it is don't summarize. Like that means you cannot add names. If you want to summarize, you can click on summarize. That means on which you can apply aggregation operations. So like this. So you can have a quick no analysis of your data. So we don't have any programming, right? Programming logic here. Simply just click on the columns, and then based on your columns you can plot at various kinds of graphs, right? For example, how many how many each work days. Just click on the blank area of the canvas. This part is called as canvas. Then click on each work day, and then convert this to pie chart. You see 2k 100%, right? Like this. For example, you have males, females, then you'll be having a count for that. Let's say let me convert this into year. So this is showing just sum, so year should not be added. So default sum is summarization is sum. So if you click don't summarize, so you cannot add names, right? You cannot add names, like that. So based on your data, you can plot the different kinds of graphs. So this is just the introduction. So if you follow up my other videos, future videos, then you'll be having a good tutorial on the remaining concepts. So do subscribe our channel so that you'll be getting the relevant and updated videos in the new futures. So